All right, boys. What we're gonna need for the 5,000 shot challenge, of course, you're gonna need our stick. We need to use our gloves, some pucks. We're gonna need a fairly smooth surface. For me, I've put down a 1-inch piece of plywood. I don't need a huge area because we're working with wrist shots. Comfortable clothes, good running shoes, okay? So we're gonna walk through the 4 components, okay, that are involved. There's gonna be the setup, there's gonna be the actual wind up, and then what we're gonna be talking about, not necessarily doing on the dry land area, is the glide and slide. And that's more with hockey on the ice. We're gonna expand and transition to that process when we're working on wrist shots. The key to the challenge is to build up that forearm strength, that arm strength, okay? And get that repetition in. That's gonna change your shots from being a butterfly to a rocket, all right? So we're gonna walk through this quickly. So when we're on the ice, when we talk about the setup, because always we're bringing the puck from the backhand to setting it up in order to get ready for our wind-up. The second phase in the wind-up, we're loading up and we're taking that wrist shot. So in here, I just need a little more surface and then following through, okay? It's very important. The sliding glide is gonna have to do with the legs, because when we go to load up, we're on our front leg, then we're transitioning to our back leg as we're loading up to fire through. And you can actually do this on the dry land 5,000 shot challenge. So again, kind of like that glide and slide because we're getting ready. We can shoot on the front foot, not as effective. More skilled players can do it easily. But again, when we're loading, we're following through and then we're releasing, right? The key is we want to get that shot closer to the middle, towards the toe a bit, okay? Not off the toe, not off the heel. That's going to take away a lot of the power and the accuracy. And then it's just repetition, over, and over again. We're doing it, right? We want to work through it. We don't want to have that release up ahead because it's not going to be anything behind it. And we don't want to be winding up way too far back because it's going to delay the release. We don't want to over stick handle when we're on the ice. And again, there'll be a quick transition, backhand, load up, transitioning into the sliding glide, take that shot. 5,000, that's your goal for every night. You can do it, and you have all of us here as far as the coaches, being Coach Chris, Coach Josh, myself, Coach Ben, to help you out with those shots, okay? Let's talk a little more about the shot. So we talked about the 4 steps. When taking the wrist shot, we gotta remember some 3 key points as well. And actually, as I described them to you, work through it. Your grip is tightening as the puck is being propelled with the snap of the wrist. In one motion, that top hand's coming forward towards the body while the wrist is extended. And the bottom wrist, that's gonna flex and whips that stick towards the target. You gotta remember, we don't wanna overhandle the puck. Right? We wanna get enough back on that range so that we can load up the puck. You don't want to overextend, and we don't want to be starting from up front because then we won't have any power behind the shot. Repetition over and over and over again. It's going to help. As you progress with your shots and feel more comfortable with it, then start picking spots, whether it be a wall that you're using, right? Make sure with the parents that it's okay that you're hitting a certain wall. And if you haven't, that's great. Do it over and over and over again. It's going to get better, your wrist shots are going to get stronger, and you're going to get comfortable with that quick release and snap. Your 5,000 shot challenge, you can do it. A little bit of work every day, get a little better every day. We promise it's going to get you to the next level. Work on those things, all right? See you at the rink.